Good freaking morning, you guys. It is time by Tank. It is time to get going on some thrifting this morning. Sorry for the squeaky door, but we have about 8 or 9 different thrift stores on our list, and they're just stores that we really haven't gone to very much or at all. So I'm excited to hit some small thrift stores, hopefully find some stuff to resell, and then find some video games. That's usually the goal. Stick with me, and let's get to it. Alrighty, y'all, we're at our first stop of the day. We are actually at our furthest stop away from the house as well. So we are actually just outside of St. Louis County. So we're going to work our way from here in Arnold to St. Louis County and then back into the city where we'll end. But yeah, I've never been to this Goodwill before, so I have no idea what to expect. There are a couple people here right at 10 o'clock. So let's just see what happens, and hopefully we get some flips. All right, y'all, well, that was a big old strikeout. Didn't even spot a single video game in there, so I wonder if the Goodwills around this part of town just don't put video games out in their stores. Some places do that, but sorry about the beeping. We got charging going on for our GoPro batteries, but yeah, on to the next. I think the next one is going to be a smaller independent thrift store, so let's go check it out. This place is called Encore Thrift Store, and I love a place that has a clever name. I don't know what these are, but they're funny. And they have some Beanie Babies that have a considerable price tag on them, too. I don't know. I don't know if we're in the Beanie Baby market. They definitely seem to have a nice little VHS collection. There's some DVDs on the other side as well, but no games so far. Oh, they do have this though for $1. Oh man, is the poster inside? Yeah, the poster's not inside. If the poster was inside of this, I'd definitely pick it up for $1. Alright guys, we finally found some games. There's a PS2 game back there as well. Spy Hunter for $1. And NHL 94, but it's not complete, for $1 as well. But I think we're going to get both of these regardless, especially if we don't have it in our collection, which we can check. I know we have NHL 95. Okay. I could have swore we had NHL. Well, okay. Either way, it's $1. We're gonna get it, and it's Sega. So, if you guys pay attention to any other resale channels, you know that they like to sell old printer ink, even though if it's expired. They have a ton of it. Like, this is just a little bit of what they have. I don't feel like going through all of it, but I mean, if I was a full-time reseller, I most definitely would. Guys, I thought I was done thrifting. I went to check out, and they're like, no, we have a basement. So I love seeing stuff like this. There's no telling what we'll find down here. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff to... A video transfer system. That's straight out of the 80s or 90s. Let's actually check this out. Yo. That's crazy. 8mm or 16mm. You can transfer slides and transfer photos. Some old school stuff right there. Alright, so we got a couple of little scores in there. We have another Rugrats VHS. We found a couple of them at the bins the other day. Pretty cool. And then we got the 2 game scores, as you guys saw. I'll throw the values up here so you guys can see. But they had a really cool story. So they've been independently run for 9 years. And I was like, what a good chance for me to give back to them for having such excellent prices on these goodies. because we only paid 25 cents for the VHS, $1 per game. But I went ahead and gave them those clubs that the pawn shops didn't want, and I feel like they're gonna sell those clubs because the club selection that they had in there was a little iffy. So I hope that kind of brings up, you know, upscales their golf club game. On to the next one. All right, y'all, we're still in the same-ish area. This is a Salvation Army that I've never been to, and honestly, the only Salvation Army I've been to in the city, period, is the one downtown, near our house. So I'm excited to check it out and see what kind of goodies they have in store. All right, the first thing we walk into is a collection of games. There seems to be a couple that we don't have. Gran Turismo 3, Conflict Desert Storm. Is Outlaw Golf fun? Let me know if anyone knows. Oh, also some Wii games over there. Nothing too crazy though, it doesn't look like, but we might pick up a couple of these if the price is right. So we've had some pretty good luck in the past with some Jurassic Park stuff, and sorry for that screech, but there's this Velociraptor Echo thing, and it looks like, let me turn my brightness up on my phone so you guys can see, it looks like this is a good buy because I feel like we could get around 20 to 25 for this, but yeah, there's a couple for 24 and 25 right there. So I think this is going to be a good buy at $5. We'll make 18 to 20 bucks off of it. I was also looking at this Barbie glitter hair deluxe styling head, and there are some good comps on eBay, but the packaging is a little sketchy. Like, it doesn't look like, I don't know, it just looks like it wouldn't really bode to put it on eBay as new because it has been opened. Like, it looks like they shoved it back in there basically. So I think we're gonna pass on that, but otherwise, I mean, you know, you could get probably 30 to 40 off of it, and it's $7. So kept going back and forth on that Catwoman for a regular Xbox and decided to pass on it. I mean, it was $3, and granted, I mean, we don't have it in the collection, but I didn't want it that much, so we just got the Jurassic Park thing, and should be good. On to the next one. So this is actually the Goodwill that the guy that I bought that $200 haul off of, that was insane value. If you guys haven't checked out that video, you definitely need to. Just mind-blowing haul. But he worked here, and that explains why I probably haven't found anything good here. I don't come to this one very often because it's kind of off the beaten path of most things that we go to, but yeah, it kind of explains, like, you know, if there's people here that are cherry picking all the good video game stuff, they don't put it out on the shelf. So, but anyway, maybe I think he said he was a former employee, so maybe he doesn't work here anymore, and we find some good stuff today. Let's go check it out. Easily the biggest box of Legos I've ever seen at a Goodwill or any thrift store for that matter. But yep, they recognize how crazy the world of Lego is now. I was just taking a look at this iPod over here, and the comps are looking pretty good. There's a $17.49 one, a $14.99, a $13.99, so I think probably $15, $16 free shipping. It'll be easy to ship as well. It's only $3. This Saved by the Bell game, though, we're definitely going to scan this and see. Definitely got a little damage there, but I don't think that I'm going to let that stop me. If this is if this has some value, it would look great in the booth at very least. Not looking hot, guys. 15 with 8 shipping, 7 with 13. I don't know. I mean, those are all brand new as well. Only one pre-owned at 9. I think we're gonna pass on it. Guy in front of me just picked up a pair of Jordan 4s for 10 bucks. Good score if you're watching this. I'm jealous. But we got the eye pillow, which will net us about, you know, somewhere in between like 8 and 9 bucks profit. And then we actually got these brush-on nail kits, and it was 2 for $6. And they had a lot of 3 on eBay going for 33, so I think we can get 2 for 22. So both easy to ship, and after fees and everything, I think we should be around like 20 to 25 in profit on both of these. So I think just pretty easy flips, and we'll keep trekking on. We haven't found any games today, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, as long as we're flipping and making some money, we can put that towards buying some games. Can somebody tell me how I've never been to this St. Vincent de Paul, and VStock is right down the street? I've been there a million times. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, we're about 2 hours into our venture this morning. I'm gonna throw up everything as far as the number of stops, how long we've been going at it. Yeah, I mean, we're coming up on 2 hours. We started at 10, it's just about noon. Potential profit that we're gonna have, and cost of goods, of course. And there's some wind now, so I'm gonna go inside and get some good stuff. Looks like we got a iPad 7th gen hard case, and it's got the click-in capabilities. We're looking up some sold comps. It looks like there is 3 sold comps, none of them recent, but we got one for 24 brand new and one for 15 brand new. I mean, it's trending at 20, and they want $3 for it, and it's going to be easy to ship, so I think we're gonna take it. We're gonna also see how many are actually okay as I drop it. Oh, it actually doesn't look new now that I look at it. It's definitely got some like crumbs and stains on it, so aside from me dropping it, it doesn't look to be worth it. These would have been really cool if they were actually in there, and they're not. Like, that would have been really cool. Very small game selection, but Tony Hawk's Underground, not complete. And that disc is so rich. That's probably why it's still here. Dang. Okay, so I decided to switch gears a little bit and look at some dishware, and these Corningware, as you guys can see, they're like little soup mugs, I guess, but it looks like the comps are pretty good. I mean, here's one for $16.75, obviously with free shipping, but a lot of them are going for like 10 to 11 with shipping. And these are $4 a piece. I think we can throw these in the booth and get a couple dollars on them. So I think we're gonna go ahead and snag these because the rest of this place is not looking that great. So I think it's pretty common to not want to ship anything glass related. So yeah, like I said, I think we're gonna throw these in the booth for, you know, 9-10 bucks, and we'll at least double our money. So, and they're gonna look great. They're really gonna pop in the booth as well. So I'm happy. I think we have 3 more stops. So hang in there. We're gonna keep this day going. Maybe about 30 minutes to another hour worth of thrifting. Guys, who am I? I just had to clown on Zesty a little bit there, because this is actually where her intro little bit is shot, is in front of this family's thrift center place. I think we've gotten a couple good things from here, but I haven't been here since we recorded that episode a long time ago. This episode is brought to you by FIFA Soccer and Wii Fits, for sure. Oh, interesting. I'll give this a scan, why not? 14, 8, 6, 8. These are pre-owned though. Brand new for $850. Yeah, nothing great. I mean, at one point in time, it was. It's just haunting me. They're always around. And there's some in plastic. Okay, we're looking kind of good here, actually. We might all be in plastic here. Yep. They want $5 for it. Well, let's give it an eBay search. So it looks like it's kind of the same as the other sets, where it's basically about 20 to 30. Yeah, because there's one for 21. I mean, there's a pre-owned for 40 with free shipping. So they're kind of all over the place, but I think like 25 is pretty reasonable. So I think we're going to go ahead and pick this up. Okay, so we're looking up comps on this. Lost, sealed, but it has 0 on the side as the price, and maybe like it was supposed to be 10. If we can get this for less than $3, I think it's going to be good, because the comps were around 15 to 20. So if we can get it for less than 3, I'll take it. All right, so I got the loss for a little more than I wanted for, but I still think we can hold out for, you know, probably $15 to $18, and the buyer will pay shipping. So I think it was still worth $5. And then of course we got the Insanity Max 30 for $5 as well, and we should triple our money on that one, and close to triple our money on the Lost. So I think we're in pretty good shape. Oh my god, wind. Okay, I think we're gonna go to one more. We're gonna go to this little thrift shop right by our house, and this place is like a little hidden secret. You know, whenever I kind of was theorizing about this episode, I kind of wanted to hit all the small thrift shops that I could. I know obviously we've hit a couple St. Vincent's, a couple Salvation Armies, and a couple Goodwills, but I wanted to pepper in the small ones as well. The small ones, unfortunately, are really spread out as well, so it's kind of hard to hit all of them in one day, but I think we did a pretty good job, and we're going to go to one more and call it a day. I know you guys can't see it very well, but there's a little resale shop over here, and yeah, it looks like it's got some cool stuff, so I'm going to go check it out. All right, guys, so this is a little neighborhood resale shop that we just passed by. We're gonna run across the street real quick, but yeah, I just asked them if I could film around in here a little bit, and they were cool with it. So yeah, but they got music going on, and I don't want to get copyright strikes, so we're just gonna kind of do a voiceover when we're in here. But yeah, little cool little resale shop. So initially they had this set up as a retail space for the neighborhood, but I crawled back here to find the goodies where the gentleman Roosevelt had pointed out. Here were some sneakers that I was kind of interested in. I don't know very much about sneakers, but I thought, hey, why not take a peek? But yeah, they had a good amount of PS2 games, some 360 games, some regular Xbox games, and a bunch of loose discs as well that I combed through. And actually, I helped him find a match between a box that he had and a loose game there. He had a couple Wiis, a couple Sega games loose. There was a title that I had not heard before, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to pick this up. Why not? I thought it was a pretty good pickup. I mean, I'd never heard of the title before, and in that case, it usually works out pretty well. So continuing on, I had found this Sega Genesis in really good condition, as you guys can see on the right. I decided not to go for it because we already have a really clean Genesis in our collection as of right now, even though the price was fairly decent. I think he said it was either $30 or $40 on that Genesis. This 360 game I did not see before, just kind of checking it out. I don't think it had anything... Like, it wasn't complete, and I wasn't about it, so I kind of left it alone. But moving on, we see more of a collection that he pointed out that I had not checked before I started filming. There was a paintball gun there that I was like, maybe, because I do know about paintball stuff. but check out this stack of PS2 games, and everything was in fairly good condition. I was super surprised to see that, and I asked him if they were a bundle, and he said no. So, and then also behind these were some really cool lunch boxes as well. So I went ahead and grabbed these two. They were a little dirty, no thermoses, but I decided that they were just too good to pass up. And I felt like he was going to give me a good deal on them anyway, so I thought they were just good booth items for sure. Those lunch boxes are so great.
Yeah. For all this right here, $30.
How much?
$30.
$30?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give you 40 because this game right here
I already know.
is actually pretty
A lot
valuable.
of people
So
come. Let me tell you something. A lot of people come here. I gave a guy some Cluck gas station the lights.
yeah,
It was like a light set.
yeah,
I sold them to him for $30.
yeah,
He came back like a week later. He said, "Hey man, I need to give you $100."
yeah.
I was like, "Why?" He said, "You're giving away stuff that's way expensive." That's the goal here, man.
No, I mean, hey, I appreciate it. And like, listen.
I want people to come here and find things that they could take out and say, "Hey, I might can make my money back."
Well, I mean, like you said, man, you're making money. I'm gonna make a couple bucks off of it. You know, I want to give back to you, man. I appreciate it.
Like, a lot of stuff that's sitting around. I know what a lot of it's worth.
Right.
But I know what I pay for it.
Right.
So I know the value of it.
Right.
My goal is to try to get people from the neighborhood to come check out the treasures.
Absolutely,
you know?
man.
And you find the treasures, you keep the treasures.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes I might say a price, and the price is never my price. My price is what you when we negotiate. You know, and what I accept that you say you got. You know?
Right.
You might say $20. I might say $20. You might say I got 12. I might say come on with 14. You might say I got $13.99.
Right.
You know?
Right.
We negotiate.
Right. No, absolutely.
And we made a
through.
deal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No.
And that's our goal here, man.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, I appreciate it. All right. So that was a mega score, maybe. I don't know. Shout out to Roosevelt though for having an amazing store, understanding, you know, how people can make money from, you know, not only his end but our end as resellers. I mean, he's a reseller too technically, but just a really wholesome dude and wants to give back to his community. And I was happy to pay him more than what he gave me that bundle price for. I hope it goes back into the local community here in South St. Louis. And yeah, I mean, what a wholesome interaction. I loved it. What a good dude. On to the last thrift store though. It's right down the street. All right, so this place is called Rise Together Thrift Store. It's on this little corner building here. Got a nice flower mural over here. But yeah, this place is usually full of little hidden gems as well. So I'm excited to get in here and check it out. It's been a while since I've been here. I think it's the same for Zesty too. They're actually pretty right on the money with this one. $50. But the usual GameSpot is like right over here, and they didn't have any. So maybe they moved them, or maybe I have to dig a little bit more. We'll see. Keyboard. So the last one I got out of there pretty quick, honestly. I didn't see too much. I was just really hoping they would have a couple games stashed away. They usually do. But I just think after that resale shop with Roosevelt, like, I'm good for the day. I'm just elated to have such a wholesome experience with another human. And, you know, he made money, I made money. It was great. And what he's doing is good. So yeah, I think that we're just gonna end on that note, on that high note. And yeah, if you liked anything today, if you liked the small thrift shops, the thrift shops we haven't been to that are a little less traveled for some certain people, if you liked the wholesome interaction between Roosevelt and I, give this video a thumbs up. maybe give us a sub if you'd like to see more of this awesomeness. Yeah, we'll be back. I can't wait to go back. Probably gonna email him and see what's up with maybe setting up a flea market tent, because he's got a lot out there, so it'd be pretty cool. But either way, we'll see you guys on the next one, and we'll see you later.